Hello everyone, my name is Nurul and Husna binti Muhammad Khalid, 207630 from BSN 3201 Group 2. I'm going to demonstrate step-by-step technique of streaking for single isolated colonies. But first, I'm going to explain about the principle of this technique first. So what is streak plate techniques? Streak plate techniques is actually the most popular method, the most popular techniques for isolating specific bacteria from a sample containing a mixture of microorganisms. So this technique is essentially dilute the number of microorganisms and reduce the density. So it will allow microbiologists, us science students, and scientists to distinguish and isolate the individual bacteria from the colonies. So a colonies is actually a visible cluster of bacteria, and after we done the experiment, the expected result is we will get the pure culture of the single colony. So the pure culture is actually a culture that contain only one type of microorganism. So I'm going to show you the procedure. Okay, for materials, we need triptych soil agar plates. We need a discrete colony on the agar streak plates. We need the Bunsen burner. We need pens and markers, and we need the inoculating loops. So firstly, I'm going to show you the quadrant streak plate techniques. We need to divide the petri dish into 4 quadrants and label the 4 quadrants. After placing a loop full of culture on the agar surface in quadrant 1, quickly spread the bacteria throughout the quadrant. For the second quadrant, turn the petri dish 90 degrees, touch the loop into an area that has been streaked in quadrant 1, and make sure that only the first streak need to touch the quadrant 1. After that, drag it across the agar into quadrant 2, and quickly spread the bacteria throughout the quadrant, and repeat the same step for the next quadrants. So now I'm going to demonstrate step-by-step technique of streaking for single isolated colonies. So firstly, using a marker, I'm going to draw 2 bisecting lines on the cover of the petri dish to divide the plate into 4 equal parts. But before that, don't forget to label the culture that we are going to isolate it. I'm going to label it as E. coli, and label each quadrant 1 through 4. Next, we are going to flame the loop and cool it, and then take the single colony on the discrete colony on the agar streak plate. After that, we are going to drag it rapidly several times across the surface of area 1. So to know if it's area 1, put your index finger on the quadrant 1, and then carefully streak the quadrant 1. Close the petri dish and then reflame and cool the loop, and turn the petri dish 90 degrees. Then repeat the same. Put your index finger on the next area, and then touch the loop to a corner of the culture in area 1. Again, make sure only the first streak touch the quadrant, the area 1, and drag the next streak several times across the agar in area 2. Please remember that the loop should never enter area 1 again. Close the petri dish and repeat the same step. Reflame and cool the loop again. Turn the dish 90 degrees and streak area 3 in the same manner as area 2. Please remember that to flame the loop, we need to flame it at 45 degrees. So for the fourth quadrant, we are going to use the same step of the quadrant 3. We can also do it without reflaming the loop, but I'm going to reflame it since that's okay. And we are done. We are done for streaking for single isolated colonies. Don't forget to reflame the loop again and incubated the agar. That's all. Thank you.